morning, everybody. How are we all? Nice to see you again. Saturday morning yoga class, our last one. So upset. It's all right. Good news is most of our clubs, apart from East Kilbride, will be opening next Saturday. So this time next week, you'll be able to go back to your class. Anyway, so 30 minutes yoga. As always, all you need is a mat or a nice comfy space on the floor, and we will get going. So bringing yourself to the centre of your mat. Bring your feet wide, turn your toes out, and sit down nice and low. Now we're going to take a deep breath, rise up. Breathe out, push down. Breathe in a lift. Breathe out, release. So just starting to come into your body. Noticing that breath in through the nose and releasing out through the mouth. Perfect. Now as you breathe out, see if you can come lower and push those knees wider. One more time. Next time we're going to breathe in and pull in. Breathe out and push away. So breathe in and pull. Breathe out and push. Perfect. Again, release the legs and then sinking low. Relax the wrists and the shoulders. Just find your flow. One more time here. Okay, release to the side. We're going to circle high and wide over to the right. Perfect. Other side. Again, breathing in to lift. Breathing out to fall into those legs. Start to feel the warmth build in the lower body. And that release through the upper body. One last time. Bring it into the center. Bring your feet together. Soften your knees. We breathe in, breath swing, lift up. Breathe out, release. So bend your knees and allow your whole body to fall down. Releasing any tension you're holding on to. One more. Okay, lift it up. Give yourself a little shake, release any way you need to. And we're going to come into our sun salutations. So coming to the end of your mat. Bring your big toe and heel together. Take a big breath in. Hands all the way to the ceiling. Extend your mountain pose. Breathe out, forward fold. Hands to the floor, hips high to ceiling. Step your left leg back to lunge. Lift the chest high. Push all the way back, down dog. Hips high, and take a little walk with the feet. Just release the back of the legs. A big breath in, roll forward, soft knees. Knees all the way down, elbows into ribs as we push down. Baby cobra, pull the chest back. Lift the shoulders up. Push all the way back again. Big breath out, step your right leg through to lunge. Drop your left foot. Breathe in and lift all the way up to your warrior. So a big bend through this front leg, knees directly over ankle. Find a big push through that back leg and lift your chest high. Now we're going to take a big breath and extend forwards, bringing the elbow to the front knee and lifting high overhead. So we create one long line with the side of the body. If it feels good to you already, you can go a little bit further down. Big breath in, windmill the arms, draw back to sun warrior. Breathing out and sinking low into that front leg. Breathe it out, release it down. Come back to your lunge position, then step back into your forward fold. And we're going to go again. Big breath in and lift. Perfect. Breathe out, let it all go as you sink down. Right leg steps back to lunge. Chest lifts high. Feel that stretch through the hip. Breathe out, push back to down dog. Now find a little more strength through your shoulders by really grounding your hands. Push that floor away from you. If you still need it, little walk through the feet. Big breath in, let's roll. Option to come down to your knees or stay on your toes. Pushing all the way down to the floor. Baby cobra or a big lift up. Up dog. Make sure you're squeezing the glutes and lifting the thighs off the mat. Breathing out, pushing back to down dog. This time step your left leg all the way through. Land your right foot. Lift up to your warrior position. So you're turning the opposite way. Again, keep that big bend through the front leg. Maybe see if you can sink a little bit lower. And then we extend forwards. Option if you want a little more, you're going to reach further down. Keep lifting through that top arm. Big breath in, draw back, sun warrior. Eye gaze to the ceiling, push through that front leg. Perfect, release it up. Step it back in, let's do it all again. Big breath in, lift up. Whew. Breathe out, release. I've started to find the flow in your body this morning. Stepping back with the left leg, lifting high. You can go faster or slower than me. Just keep the same movement. A little walk if you need it. Then a big breath in to roll forwards. Again, you've always got the option to come down to your knees if you need to. And then drag it down. Straight through the back of the arms as we push away and lift. Perfect. Back to down dog. And then step that right leg through to lunge again. And your back foot. Rise to your warrior position. Now, if you want a little more challenge, you're feeling a bit more open, you can always lift that front foot. And then if you go, see if you can go a little bit further. Try not to collapse into the front leg, stay tall, stay strong. Breathing in, pulling back. And sink. Perfect. Release. Step it in. Let's go again on the other side. One last time. How high can you lift? Feel that energy ripple through your body. Release. Step it back. Lift high. Down dog. Can you take the hips a little higher this time, or maybe the heels a little lower? Breathing in, let's roll. And push. Big breath to push away. Lift it up high. Step it back. Left leg steps through. Let's find that warrior position again. That is the opposite side. But maintaining that push through the mat. Again, if you've got more, you can lift that front heel. When you're ready, breathe in and extend forwards. Windmill the arms, draw back to Sun Warrior. Bring that and sink. Release it down. Step into your forward fold. And just hold it here for a second. Woo. Get your breath back. Bring the heart rate down. Take a wiggle if you need to release through the shoulders. Then when you're ready, take a big breath in to lift up. Okay. How are you feeling? Warm. I've even got aircon in here today and I'm still warm. Right. From your sun salutations and your strength through to your balance work. Was the last week? Of course there had to be balance work. So, once you've got your heart rate down, got your breath back, bring yourself to the center of your mat. Roll the shoulders back, lift the chest. We start by bringing the left foot up. It can either be on the ankle, the knee, or up towards the thigh. Come into your tree pose. Hands to heart center. And a big push. And then ground yourself. Now try and keep your body weight right in the center and really brace your tummy. It's going to help you stay as still as possible. Open the right arm out to help you balance. Release the left arm and gently release the knee. So you can just hold beneath the knee and take it out to the side. If this is too much, you can just bring it down, okay? Gently breathing out, release the knee to the front of the room. Bring both hands to the front as well. Then as you breathe out, we pull back to warrior three. So extend both arms and that leg all the way to the back of the room. Diving your chest forwards. Really pull the shoulder blades back and sink low into that front leg. One last breath. And release. Who put a table there? That wasn't a good idea, was it? Let's go again on the other side. Right foot, ankle, knee, or thigh. Steady yourself. Hands to heart center. Find a big push. Really focus on that breath. Bring your eye gaze to something that's not moving. Steady yourself. Left arm releases long. Bring your right hand down. And bring that leg around to the side. So if you feel flexible, you can always grab onto your toes and extend the leg long. You can stay with me. This is about core strength and balance. So just take your time. Release the knee to the front. Release both hands to the ceiling. A big breath in. Breathe out and sweep back to warrior three. Pointing that toe, taking those hands as far to the back of the room as you can. How far do you trust yourself to dive? One last breath. Release. Perfect. Give it another little shake and then bring yourself down to the mat. Time for a little stretch. So bring the soles of your feet together, taking your knees wide, we're coming into a butterfly pose. So if you need to, your hips are a little tight, you can take your feet out further in front of you. Hug them in nice and tight. And just allow the knees to gently fall side to side. Just releasing through the hips. If it feels good to you, you can use your knees to gently push, use your elbows to gently push the knees down closer towards the mat. Take a big breath in, release the knees up, and as you breathe out, gently push them further down towards the floor. Just continue to use this breathing sequence to open a little further. So breathing in and lifting up, breathing out and releasing down. Up and more here. Last one. Perfect. Release it in. Extend both legs long in front of you. And we're going to bring your left leg up first. So lifting the knee, you can either keep it on this side of the leg, or you're going to bring it just over. We're going to come into a twist position. So make sure your sit bones and your hips are pinned right down to your mat. Hug the knee in nice and tight to the chest. Roll the shoulders back and then gently turn to the back of the neck. So we should feel on this bent leg a big stretch through the glute and the side of the leg. And then as you twist, you feel opening through the spine. Release it out and switch to the other side. Extend that leg long, lift the knee up. Now again, if you're a little bit tight, you can keep the foot here or extend it to the side. Breathing in to lift the shoulders. Breathing out for a big twist back through. Okay, release. And bring yourself around to the end of your mat. So you're going to set up your swan pose. So start by bringing your right leg, bend it to 90 degrees. Left leg can either then come to 90 as well, and you can reach forward. Or if it feels good to you, you can extend that front leg long. We're going to focus on a hip stretch through the front leg and a glute stretch through the back. So square your hips and shoulders to the side, and then focus on rolling that front hip right round to the floor. Starting with your chest lifted, just notice that feeling in the lower body. And as you take your next big in-breath, you release out and bring your chest all the way down if you can. You can come onto your elbows, but you can extend long forwards. Try to really listen to your body this morning and just come to wherever this stretch feels good to you. Take really deep breaths and just allow your whole body to relax into it. If you want a little bit more of a stretch, you can always lift yourself up and try bringing this front foot in. So bend at the knee and then gently draw it in. You may feel more of a quad stretch. If this is too much, just come back to where you feel comfortable. Release the back foot. Now staying where we are, we're literally just going to switch legs. So lifting up, pushing back, then bring your left knee all the way forwards. Again, if you need it, that option is there for the 90-90. Just try and really roll your hips round. Otherwise, we extend that right leg long, and then we gently reach forward until we find that stretch in the hips. Again, if it feels good to you on your next out breath, you can gently edge the hands forward. Maybe even bring the forehead down to the floor. If it feels good to you, stay here. If you want that extra little stretch with the quad and the hip, bring that back foot up and in. And gently pull. So try not to hold any tension here. Just keep it nice and easy. Perfect. Releasing out. Bring both hands down. And then we're going to come into a child's pose. So bend both knees and sink back into the hips. So all of those stretches are quite a lot through the hip muscles. Just use this moment to just bring yourself back into the mat and just relax with the lower body. When you're ready to, we're going to bring the right hand under through the left armpit and just gently bring your ear and your head down towards the mat and find a little twist. You may need to adjust this top hand so you can feel more work through the upper back. Releasing back to the center. Switch sides. Left arm comes under. Breathe out, really sink and surrender to the mat. Okay, gently lifting yourself up. 3 hands to the front, and we're going to push up to a down dog. The feet come down, and gently lift. Now, just like in the sun sails, if you need to, just take a little walk of the feet to release the back of the legs. Now, when you're ready, you're going to lift your front leg up high to 3-legged dog. So landing the back foot, lift the front foot up. Gently take a knee bend, drawing the foot over to the opposite shoulder and feeling that opening through the front hip. So you should feel a big stretch through the hamstring on the grounded leg. On your next big breath in, sweep that foot all the way through and then come to a pyramid pose. So as you breathe out, extend both legs long, landing both heels. Now if you can, keep your hands down to the floor. If you need a little more, come up here. Wherever you can best feel the stretch down the back of both legs. Release hands down. Let's push back to that down dog position. Hips come a little higher this time. Then as we breathe in, lift the back leg to the ceiling. Take a knee bend and draw it up and over to the other shoulder. Sweeping through. Land the foot. Then take your time to just gently walk yourself up until you can straighten both legs. Again, hands down. You can rest on that front knee if you need to. Hands down. onto the floor. Step both feet in. And relax into a forward fold. On your next big breath, hands to shins. Breathe out and roll the shoulders back till you find a flat back extension. So your legs are straight, and your back is flat like a tabletop. Breathe out, release back to your forward fold. If you need to, you can find a slight knee bend here. Or we just curl ourselves up. One last time. Take a big breath up and in. Hands to shins. Breathe out and roll the shoulders back. Extend the crown of your head long. Breathe out, release down. And then just walk it back until you can find that child's pose again. So taking the knees wide, sinking the hips back, and just release and relax. When you're ready to, bring yourself all the way up. Come round to a seated position. So crossing your legs, coming to the centre of your mat. Maybe just take a roll through the neck if you need to. Bring your arms high overhead with a big breath in. Right hand comes onto left wrist. Then breathe out. Just take a big stretch up to release anything you're still holding onto in the spine. Release it out. Switch to the other side. Left hand to right wrist. Just create a little space in your chest and your back. Get down. Another little roll through the shoulders. We're just going to sit and take a few deep breaths. So relax your shoulders and wrists. Take a big breath in. Fill the lungs up. And exhale through your mouth, let it all go. Again, breathing in. Breathe out, let it go. One last time. Okay. Relax through the shoulders. Give yourself a little swirl side to side if you need to. Anything else you need to just release any last tension. And then give yourself a big clap. Thank you so, so much, guys. I really appreciate you tuning in every week. Every single one of these classes will be saved onto the YouTube channel. So even if your club hasn't got yoga, or if you just miss me too much, when the clubs reopen, you can watch back every single one. And that goes for all the circuit classes, all the HIIT classes, everything is saved for you, okay? And we will still continue to use the channel to just give you little snippets of workouts and everything every now and again. But I'm so excited that the clubs are reopening. So hopefully you can enjoy your club next Saturday. Any questions, again, just pop it in the YouTube a little bit or just send us a message on Facebook. And I will hopefully see you soon. I'll see you soon, Jane. Lots of balance. Thank you so, so much, guys. Take care.